Hi everybody, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you for joining us as we track the remnants of ex-cyclone Debbie as it drifts towards New Zealand from Queensland, and it's going to deepen quite a bit over the next day or so, bringing the chance of flooding to both islands, but especially the North Island, and a chance of gales at times also for both islands. So let's take a look at it. Here it is, sitting out in the Tasman Sea. It doesn't look too dramatic at the moment, and that's really because it isn't. It isn't a very big low right now. The deepening will happen as it drifts further towards us and starts to get this humid northeasterly wind flow on this side feeding into it. So we've got a little bit of time yet before that happens. So let's take a look now at the animated wind map. You can sort of get a better understanding as to what is going to happen. So here's the low. Doesn't look very big and dramatic. There's a big southeasterly around a high pressure system down here. So it's just spinning on the edge of that. But as it drifts towards New Zealand, you notice this big airflow here, the nor'easter, the humid, cloudy, drizzly, downpour-filled nor'easter. So this is going to help spin this low and deepen it further. These two wind directions are going to deepen that low as it tracks in towards us. You can see the easterlies here for the whole country pretty much. That's why it is humid around many parts of New Zealand right now. And it's not going to improve anytime soon. The humidity doesn't really ease until Thursday, Friday. So for now, here's that low with the rain added to it, and you can see how it stretches down towards New Zealand, the humid nor'easter on this side, the cooler sou'easter on the other side of it, affecting Australia basically. So this low is drifting towards us with a lot of rain coming in. This is the setup for Tuesday evening, but as we go now towards midnight Tuesday and a closer up look, you can really see the big downpours here in the green and the yellow gold areas. That's where the biggest downpours will be. So it's a little bit hit and miss today for Tuesday and Tuesday night. Some of those downpours are going to be a little all over the place, mixed in with dry spells and drizzly spells and low cloud as this humid system moves in. Even a couple of isolated thunderstorms in the mix too. Now as we move in towards Wednesday, you can see here at lunchtime, there's the center of the low. It's dropping the air pressure. The winds are picking up now. Cyclonic winds are going around it like that. So you've got these big northerlies, humid, windy, but the rain to me is the main feature. Even if the wind does cause a few power cuts here and there or a few issues, my concern's still with the rain. It's an ex-tropical low, so it's going to be packed with moisture. It's got all this humid airflow on this side. So check out all that rain. The areas in green and gold, a little bit of gold there, highlighting where the biggest downpours will be. And it's sliding southwards, moving down and towards Canterbury now with strong winds. Southland and our biggest rainforest in Fiordland are going to be the areas that miss out on most of this wet weather. And Southland wants the rain at the moment. They're actually a bit drier than average. Now this is midnight Wednesday, and you can see the center there, 993 hectopascals. It may be lower than that. That's what the current forecast is. Big downpours in that area of green there. That's where we might be seeing thunderstorms and even the risk of a small tornado. It's a very unstable, tropical kind of setup where it will flare up in certain areas, and on the other side of the ranges you might just have drizzle and cloud and a lot of humidity. But this is the main front here, the main rain band coming in overnight Wednesday, and then as we go to Thursday, here's the bigger picture. You can start to see it drifting out. This is lunchtime Thursday. So the center of the low now off the Christchurch coastline, Canterbury coastline, and it's deepening still. So the winds are going to pick up as it deepens, and with high pressure to the west and to the east, it's really stuck in there. But you'll notice at the north of the country, Auckland's just there, showers, sunny spells, and westerlies. Westerlies are not as humid as north to northeasterlies are, so you'll get a break in it there. And for those who are looking up there, correct, that's another cyclone. At this stage, we don't think it's going to impact New Zealand, even if it does come down a little bit closer towards us. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you was this map here. It's an animated humidity map. And just look at this area with blue in it, the pale blue. That's 95 to 100% humidity. So if it feels hot and humid where you are today, no kidding. There's a lot of humidity coming down the country. When you're talking 100%, the air is saturated, which means it's like a wet sponge. If you're sweating, it can't be absorbed by the atmosphere, so you just end up staying wet and gross. So basically the next couple of days, we do have more humidity. However, it all eases around Thursday night and Friday across the country. You can follow us on Twitter. Otherwise, we'll have our next video update on Wednesday.